Hey there, Chris here, and it is time yet again for Hobonichi season. This video is for those of you who have maybe not been introduced to this, and even if you have, this might be a good overview of the different options that Hobonichi comes in. So we have our three sizes right here. The largest is going to be the Cousin, that's an A5 size. Next we're going to have the Weeks, and then the Techo. The Techo is going to be kind of your standard size. It is an A6 size, so if you remember that's half the A5. The Weeks is going to be just kind of a weird size. It's almost as wide as the Techo, but a little skinnier and a lot taller. But it's a nice, convenient, fits in your backpack, fits in your purse, easy to tote around. So first of all, the paper on these is Tomoe River, and that's why people love them so much. Here we have, this was my one from last year that I did, just kind of an overview to show you how it handles different pens and inks. As you can see, most of these are fountain pen inks here. It just does a phenomenal job. I mean, it's Tomoe River paper, but even on some thicker brush pens, roller balls, ballpoints, pencils, it does a nice job. So, you know, for a lot of people, this is the main reason they love these notebooks, but as I'll get into, there's a lot more reasons why they're so great. So we're going to start now with the Weeks. This one, all the writing is technically in Japanese. Should back up and say that the Weeks does come in two different sizes, the regular and the mega. The regular one has 70 pages of kind of what they call their memo pages in the back that are blank. The mega version has 3 times that, so almost 210 pages of that. That's the only difference between the two. Otherwise, the features are going to be the same. And so the way these are laid out, in the beginning here, you have a multi-year layout. From there, we go to a kind of more condensed yearly layout. So I know what I said, this is all in Japanese, but the dates themselves and the numbers are in English, so these are very easy to use still. As you can see here, this is all of 2020 laid out in front of you. You got the month, you got all the days. It's great kind of for long-term planning. From there, we move into our monthly layouts. This is actually going to start in December of 2019, and actually will go into 2021 a bit, so you can do some serious planning here. And then it gets to the heart of the notebook, which is the Weeks format. The way this format works is on the left-hand side, you have Monday at the top and Sunday at the bottom in red. And then on the other side, you have a blanks memo page. Like I said, this text and quotes here on the bottom is in Japanese. Can't really read that, but on the other side, you do have a monthly calendar, which is nice for reference. So as you can see, this is tabbed on the side here. So it is quite nice, so you can like quickly flip to whichever month you want to go to. Open it up, you can find the week you're at. And then you move to the back. This is the mega one, so you see you got all those kind of blank memo pages. And then after that, you do get to a section where it has some kind of fun facts about Japan. Being the Weeks, it's in Japanese, so these are, you know, relatively hard to read unless you can read Japanese. But there are some sections like this, which, you know, a quick contact information form. You might be able to use that or use it however you'd like. Next up, we're going to have the Techo. This is the classic standard Hobonichi kind of notebook. Great size, A6. It has this faux leather heavy cardstock cover here. Minimal branding. It's got Hobo on the spine with the dates. And that's it. Again, this is the Tomoe River paper, stitch bound, really nice, opens flat, no problem. You can beat the crap out of these and they're going to hold up for the whole year. So the formatting of this one, we open it up and we are greeted with a big yearly spread of the months. It actually goes into 2021 as well. And then we're going to have a monthly rundown here. We got all the dates up top by the days. Nice for long-term planning. This goes through the beginning of 2021 too. And then we got our monthly pages. It's going to start in 2019 and go through 2021 a bit. And then we get to the meat of the planner, which is just a daily layout for the year. So each day is going to have its own page. At the top, it's going to have the day, the month, the moon phase. It's going to be sectioned with a noon indication. So if you wanted to, you could lay this out as a daily planner. It's got the little fork and knife at the bottom, suggesting kind of be a meal planner as well. And then the Techo and the Cousin are in English, so you're going to have a nice little quote at the bottom with a monthly calendar that indicates what day it's at. Now on this one, the red days are going to indicate Sundays. So again, it has all the months tabbed on the side, so it's easy for you to kind of reference out which month you want to go to. And then once you're there, you kind of flick through and get an idea of when the week is going to start. So after we've gone through all our months here, we're going to have just a few blank dot grid memo pages, not nearly as many as in the weeks. Can have a nice contact form, some useful information, charts, a My 100 list, which I actually used this one last year and it was really fun to kind of track. I broke these down into kind of favorite foods and movies, and it was a nice way to remember it at the end of the year. Local festivals in Japan, and that's it. And so now the third size is going to be the Cousin. And this is a traditional A5 size, and I won't spend too much time on this because the layout of this one is just like the Techo. Going to have a big yearly calendar in the front here. Going to have this monthly day view with just a little bit more room at the bottom. Then we're going to have our big monthly calendars here, starting in December 2019 and going through 2021. And then one of the unique things too here is it does have this kind of weekly outline in the front. So this is going to be for January. It has every day hourly layout for that day. Just another really unique way where you can kind of plan your year. But then once we go through that, we're going to get to just like the Techo, the daily layout. Here you can see it's tabbed again on the sides. This time it is color coded. And this one, unlike the Techo, is going to be in Japanese. So the same features, you got the day in the top, the numerical indication for the month, you got the moon phase, and then you got the calendar at the bottom. And then just like the Techo, you get our back useful information page. This one's going to be in Japanese, so minimal use to you, but still kind of fun to look over. So that's the Hobonichi Techo Cousin 2020. The Cousin and the Techo are pretty standard. Year to year, obviously the dates on the covers are going to change, but they're going to look like this. The covers for the weeks are different. And so for this year, one of the options that you have in both the Weeks Regular and Weeks Mega are the Shell Pink and the Ramune. And so you can see here the difference in size between these two. Two really nice kind of neutral colors. I actually really like the Shell Pink, even though it is a pink, but the blue is pretty too. They're both really nice options. But again, these cover colors are going to be special just to this year. So next year they'll have a whole nother batch. And so I'm going to go through real quick the other cover options you have for the weeks. We have a blue and green houndstooth. We have a nice tartan. We have, this one's called Strangers No More. It's kind of got an acrylic cover to there, but it's got this really unique watercolor wash on the front and back. Really pretty, kind of modern art feel. We have a Mr. Saturn Tiles. I'm not horribly familiar with him, but he is a thing. We have a white line in ivory. It's going to be kind of one of the more standard ones. We have a nuanced pink. We have paprika, which is an awesome color, and I wonder why More companies don't use paprika as a name for red because it's a great name for this red. And then we have a calm navy. So those with the Ramune and shell pink are all the cover options we have this year for the Hobonichi Weeks. Just like the Weeks have special covers, so too does the Techos. Here we have the standard one that you can buy just by itself, but if you'd like, you can also buy it with a cover. And so this year we have a variety of different cover options that you can house yours in. This one's the Bitter Plaid. We have the Me and My Mega. We have the Dashenka. We have the Mint and Chocolate. We have Pink. And we have Black and Orange. And so I'll go through one of these real quick just to show you the features of this. You buy these as a set with the Techo, which is kind of nice. So you get the journal and the cover. And the covers are really nice size. It doesn't add too much bulk to the notebook itself. These loops here can be used to hold 2 pens, or you can actually use it to kind of close the notebook together, which is how I use it. So you can just do that, and then it kind of holds it all snugly together. And so inside here, got our notebook. You'd have it in here, and then it does have 2 ribbons, which are actually really convenient for flipping through different sections. I'll usually have one on the month that I'm in, and then the day that I'm in, so that way I can easily go between the 2. If you'd like, you can put another notebook in here. You can just tuck the hobo in this side and then put another one in here. It's entirely up to you, but there's spots here for note cards, for business cards, for credit cards. This could really be everything that you need to take out in the day with you, all in this nice compact little size. So I went over some of the basic Techo covers. I'm going to show you some of the kind of quote-unquote higher end ones. They're really pretty though. This one's actually going to be my favorite. It's just this beautiful fabric with the bass button. I think it's called Search and Collect. Just a really classy option. Has all the features as the other one, just in a kind of premium end fabric choice. We also have this one, which is going to be a gorgeous actual leather cover. Again, all the same features as the other one, just in a premium material. Also have a black leather one, whereas the kind of beige one, this one's going to be a little thicker leather. This one's going to be a little thinner, really supple feeling. It's just, you just want to touch it all day. It's so nice. And then we got a basic pink leather one too, a little more textured, but still really nice. Again, all these covers can be used next year, so if you decide on splurging for yourself, you can use this cover for years to come, especially these higher end ones. These are going to last probably a lifetime. Then we also have some of these fun ones that are zippered. This one looks like a backpack, which is adorable. It has this little front pocket here that you can open, keep erasers and stuff. And then it opens up here. And then it's a little different layout than the other ones. It has a pen loop on the side. It's got this pocket here. It's still got your bookmarks, and then it's got this big pocket in the back here where you can almost store like a whole half sheet of paper. So that one is fun. This one is an employee favorite here. These birds are just beautiful, embroidered onto the cover. And it stands out again with this blue interior that's just beautiful. And then we have this one, which is called Liberty Fabric. It's this really beautiful kind of aqua and gray and orange, and it's this kind of supple material here with this cute ribbon. It's just, oh, I love all these. And then we have this pink stripe one. Again, this one's gonna be a little more textured on the cover here, but a really nice light blue, baby blue interior there. So these are more the higher end ones, but again, if you feel like this is a system that's gonna work well for you, I'd say just if one of these speaks to you, go ahead and get it, because you're gonna be using it year after year, and it's just gonna make the whole experience that much more enjoyable. So there we have it. Those are all the options for this year's 2020 lineup of the Hobonichi planners. I hope you've seen something that you think you might enjoy. I know I love using mine. The Tomoe River paper, the layout, it's just a great way to plan your year. And so I hope you check it out at andersonpens.com.